Hello dear students, today we are going to read one of the most important topic of grammar and the topic is none other than preposition. So let us start the video. A preposition usually comes before a noun or a pronoun. The preposition tells us the relation of it to other words in the sentence. It means it can show the relation between two nouns, two pronouns, or a noun or a pronoun. Words like in, on, at, by, from, about, or, till, to, etc. are prepositions. Let us see one example. Like Avengers are ready to save the world. You can see here. So which word we have used here as a preposition? And the word is to, which is connecting the nouns Avengers and the world. Okay, let us see two words which are just very close. The words are between and among. Between is always used for a person or a thing between two, like Kirti stand between her two best friends. So she is standing between two. So we are using between. Among. Among is always used for more than two persons or things, like share the dinner among your cousins. Dear friends, between is used for two and among is used for more than two. Don't forget this. Now let us see beside and besides. Beside means by the side of. Here you can see the example. I stand beside my mother and held her hand. Okay, easily you can understand this. Means by the side and besides. In the spelling of besides, we are having something in addition or extra. So besides means something additional. Okay, let us see the example. Besides, Tara, Ravi and Beena were at the show. It means not only Tara was there, Ravi and Beena were also at the show. Since, from and for. Since, dear friends, since we have to use for point of time. Whenever something starts from the point of time. Like, let us see, hers has given up painting since June this year. June we have used as point of time, so we are using since. Okay, from we will use for the point of time from where anything starts, like the guarantee will be valid from the day you buy this phone. So it is starting from a fixed point. So that is from. And for we will always use for time duration, like Tripti was only for 5 days. So 5 days shows time duration. Since is for point of time and from starting point or starting time. Over. We can use over for covering something completely or overcoming any obstacle. Like example, put a jacket over your shirt. So put this jacket like this, that you can cover the t-shirt mostly. That is the use of over. One more, whenever we are using or saying walk over the bridge, we are just walking over the bridge. So whenever we are using to movement of bridge, we will use over. At, in, on. At we will use for specific point of time. Like the example is there, the party got over at midnight. Okay, so this is point of time. And N is used for period of time. It can include few minutes, hours, a week, a month, a year, or longer period. Like example, it becomes very hot in summer. So summer is a long period, long time. So we have used in, on. My dear friends, we have to use on for particularly day or dates. Like everyone wears new clothes on Diwali. So we have used here on. So at point of time, in time duration or period of time, and on particularly day or dates. To and towards. We will use to whenever we are moving or just indicating a fixed destination. Like I said, I went to school on Sunday. Oh my God, Sunday. But I went to school on Sunday. So it is a fixed destination. So I used to. Towards. Towards denotes movement, which is indefinite. It means like walk towards my home and I will meet you on the way. This meeting point is indefinite. So whenever we are moving towards any indefinite point, we will use towards. Upon. Upon means whenever we are just moving upon or moving on something, like the children jumped upon trampoline when they went to fair. Off. Off means to just be off or away from something, to get separated from something. Like you can see in the example, the fat man fell off his chair. He is separated from the chair. By and with. By we will use is the agent or doer of the action. Like the thief was beaten by the residents with sticks. With the help of sticks, they beat the thief. And with we will use with the means with which we are doing any kind of work. Like you can see the example, the walls were drilled by the electrician with an electric drill. Okay, so with we have used with the means or the instrument, that is electric drill. But in the first one, people are doing some kind of work, so we have used by. So remember, by is used for agents and with is used for things. At, dear friends, at we will use for specific point of time or particular places. Like I live at 22 Aryan Nagar. Let's meet at the coffee shop. So these kind of places we have to use at. In we will use whenever we are talking about any areas which are there in enclosed spaces. Like the books are in the bag. So books are in the bag. So we use in. Next, on. Whenever something is in touching position, like or. We can also use in the names of roads and street. Like example is there. There are 3 lights on the wall. So I have used here on because they are in touching position. After and before, it's very, very easy. Whenever we are doing some kind of work, after anything that is after, like after the game, before, whenever we are doing any kind of action prior to anything, that is before, like before leaving or before breakfast. That's very, very easy to understand. In and into. In means whenever we are in any enclosed space, like in the kitchen. And into we will use whenever we are entering into specific kind of area, maybe building or anything. Like into the garage, the car was outside but it moved inside the garage. So in means in any boundary and into means enter into the boundary.